today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special Halloween presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots.
From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. The schedule. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and
him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The return is Olszewski. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Patriots take over. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jones. Open man right side, Myers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The completion there by Mac Jones. And Charles, what do you think this defense needs to do to slow down this young rookie from Alabama?
Well, as usual with a rookie, pass rush is big. Put some pressure on him and see if he can handle things in the pocket. But the other one is your defensive backs.
Lines plays 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable.
Play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to its offense, finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Running on first down, Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Herbert off of play action. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jawan Bentley just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on the
creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. That's to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeout. Jones, a final shot before break. He sets to fire deep. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, make sure you avoid the crazies out there and welcome in everybody to this Halloween.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian Harris. When he touches it, he gets not what's just blocked, but he gets a few more yards as well. He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts a year ago. But you have to believe that this coaching staff thinks that he's capable of bigger and better things.
Remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Flush to his right. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spot.
Running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. They've got it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away.
Our career where we've seen these types of situations, teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. 57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw.
Play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. This one now, Charles, you'd have to think all but over.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense. And it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run.
In the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
3rd and 2, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react.
To be made at the Patriots 19. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. To the air again. Herbert, 16 yards. A touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the air. And the Chargers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one. reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard.
Before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Let's get that swagger, y'all.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is
Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. As they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. On first down, it's Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free, but a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And it sets up a third down. One last throw here for Herbert, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for New England, they leveled their mark at 4-4 on the year, and they'll have another road date next week.